I want to take the time to say thank you to my patrons. Your help has actually not only done so much for my channel, but has actually helped me personally to make it through this tough year. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. And, well, thank you. And let's get to the show. Let's go. Okay, so I know that I've done videos specifically talking about how people on the left are, I know how people on the left actually do just like have some disdain for AOC. AOC in a lot of circles has actually in some cases not lived up to the hope and the change that people wanted her to do. She's not going far enough. She hasn't pushed for enough of concessions from the establishment. In some cases, with some people, she's worse than the establishment. And well, I don't think that a lot of people who, especially those of us on the left who haven't had political power, I don't think that a lot of people on the left actually know exactly, see some things or know how to actually control power. And it comes down to being contrarian. A lot of people on the left just want to be contrarian. Fuck, I'm on the left and I want to be contrarian. But they don't know how to really address power. And what I think is going on here is an example of just a better strategy. So we're actually going to look at this video from the heel, and it was kind of interesting. Let's it's, I hope I don't get hit for copyright. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it muted and we're just gonna keep going through it. So let's actually look at this video. Let's watch it play out. So about a couple of weeks ago, AOC actually, from her PAC, started donating to different House Democrats. Some centrist, some conservative Democrats, and some leftist Democrats. And you actually see that there were just backlash. There were people like Paula Jean Swearinger was like, how can she do this? How can she give money to the establishment? There were, of course, we have the people from Jimmy Dore who was like, I told you she was part of the establishment. You have all these other people that were just talking mad bullshit. You had some other people that were a little bit more sensible. There's like, hey, it's always good to make sure at least we keep Democrats in power, no matter how conservatives, versus the fucking Republicans who are just batshit crazy. But then you get this shit. This shit right here. Which is kind of ironic, which is kind of motherfucking crazy. House Republicans are pressuring Democrats to return donations from AOC. Now, if you're a fucking Democrat, if it's somebody in your party that gave you donations to motherfucking win your race and you claim to be a Democrat, why would you give back the fucking money? Why? Why would you give back the money? Somebody gave you a donation to motherfucking keep your seat, and you're going to return it? Is she asking for anything in return? Is it just me? Is it just me? But didn't Mitch McConnell just push something about, well, money isn't really, giving money isn't political speech? Was she demanding anything from these guys? What is it? It's almost if you think that giving money was a corrupting influence. No, that can't be right. No, it can't be right. Giving money to a politician is not corrupting or requesting influence. It can't be. But let's continue. The House Republican campaign arm on Monday launched a website calling for on a number of House Democrats to return campaign donations from Representative Alexandria AOC. I'm not gonna do a disservice by butchering her name. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. There we go. And it's just like, I don't. Okay, so one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this story is this. This is how fucking weak some of these corporate weak ass Democrats are, where they're gonna let a Republican tell them where to get their funding from. They let a Republican. Now, I don't give a fuck if you are just some sort of, I don't know, just like blue dog Democrat. I don't care if you are, the fucking most left-wing socialist. If you don't have a spine enough to stand up and tell your opponent where you don't get your funding from, where they can tell you can tell them to take their opinion about where you get your funding from, you don't deserve to be a leader in Congress. You don't. You don't. Let's continue. All right, I can speed this up. The website dubbed Socialist. Let me go back. Go back. The website dubbed Socialist Give Back comes after Politico reported last week that Ocasio-Cortez donated $5,000 to a number of House Democrats. Wait, they're complaining about $5,000? $5,000. They're complaining about $5,000. Again, this brings up so many fucking questions. If you think that a politician can be bought to a socialist side for $5,000, then either we should all chip in and start motherfucking bribing these politicians. I mean, donating to these politicians $5,000 to bring them on the socialist sides, or that would show that they're super cheap, or you just don't like the optics of it. And there are Democrats. Let's go. Let's go. The National Republican Congressional Committee highlighted the Democrats who have returned donations, including Rep. Chris Pappas. You such a fucking water boy for the Republicans that you got shamed in returning money. You got shamed. And then you're used as a poster child. to say, look, even Democrats, other Democrats have returned money. How fucking cowardly are you? How motherfucking, like, well, the enemy told me to return the shit and I returned the shit. How fucking cowardly are you? Well, they shamed me until they made me feel bad because they were labeling me as a dirty socialist. Wow. Wow. I hope he's primaried. I hope he's primaried. Let's continue. Come on, speed it up, speed it up. Ocasio-Cortez's Courage to Change PAC donated to the New Hampshire Democrat on March the 29th, but the Pappas campaign returned the funds, citing a clerical error. You're not even, oh my God, you're not even brave enough to actually say that I don't want the money. You're saying that it's a clerical error. Wow. Fucking wow. Really? Really? Wow. You're not even brave enough to say that, yo, hey, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to take the money because of the optics. You say because it's a clerical error. How much of a fucking coward? Wow. Wow. Like, here. This is the face of a coward. I hope he's primaried. This is a face of a coward. Let's continue. Other I almost said other House Republicans. Freudian slip there, right? Other House Democrats who returned the campaign cash include Representative Connor Lamb, which is in Pennsylvania, and we know how important Pennsylvania is. Eliza Stokin, Michigan. Carolyn Bordeaux, Georgia. And Ron Kine, Wisconsin. I'm sorry, where do we have a lot of the battleground states for 2020? Where do we have that? Is any state on this list not a battleground state? Cowards, the lot of them. Cowards. Let's continue. The Democrat Congressional Campaign Committee spokesman Chris Hayden told Politico last month that the campaign arm was appreciative of Ocasio-Cortez's donation efforts. So wait. Please tell me the next statement that came out of his mouth is, we wish more of it. Please tell me that. He added that due to the miscommunication, some transfers were made in error, but that has been addressed. This is the Democratic Party. This is the Democratic Party. This is the Democratic Party. I'm not somebody who's like, oh, we need to start our own party. No, they are weak enough for more progressives and socialists to take advantage of. So let's board that motherfucking ship and take it over. They are so scared of Republicans, so scared of they're so scared of their donors that they're willing to turn down money in order to appear, oh no, I don't want to take the money from the dirty socialist because the dirty socialist, she wants change for the people instead of, corporations and motherfucking rich donors. Let's continue. Ocasio-Cortez has become the face of progressive Democrats and a fierce critic to the Republicans, or of the Republicans. And that's what this is about. That's exactly what this is about. A lot of these motherfuckers, they want to seem like, oh, no, 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 we're all friends here. We're all friends here. But when you have somebody that literally calls out the other Republicans for the bullshit that they do, and instead of, I don't know, let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can actually pull it up. Because this is the scene that a lot of the fucking Democrats want to actually be able to do. This is the scene that they want to actually do. This is why they didn't want to take money from AOC. Because they want to do this shit. Come back and play friends with Republicans. And then be performative.
Miss Cinema. No.
That's what they want to do. And when you have somebody like AOC that stands for principles and would want you and I to actually have more freedom, more economic freedom, more voting freedom, just more fucking freedom. You have people that are just triggered. And you know what's fucking funny? I don't doubt that AOC probably did the shit in order to fuck with him. I don't doubt that. I really don't doubt that. Because now she can go back and say, well, I tried planning the system. I tried making sure that I didn't compromise my politics, but I tried to help support the fucking candidates that I did. And even when they excluded her off of panels that would actually help further the things that you and I care about, she did try to actually help them. But they fucking spit in her face. But you know what? When it comes down to it, they're digging their own motherfucking political grave. Because it shows that you would rather take criticism and follow advice from Republicans than take a helping hand from a Democrat. All because they made you feel shameful. Anyway, guys. If you like, well, shit. I'm talking about 4D chess, and hey, I do gaming content like on my channel. That's why you should subscribe or follow me on Twitch. Anyway, now, if you like the content that I've actually done, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me here on either Twitch, YouTube. I'm also on Facebook. If you do follow me, hit that notification bell so you can know when I release content. I do this live. Do it live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Gotta write that time. I release the content. I release content every day, and yeah. If you want to actually help support the channel, at the top of the motherfucking picture, like right up there, you can actually see my Streamlabs links. In the bottom, you can actually see the link to my art where you can actually help support the channel with getting something in return by actually supporting my art. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this clip, and we'll see you on the next one. Yay.
Hey guys, this is me, Crimson60620, and if you ever want to actually get some great art and help support my channel, help support me, check out my merch page at streamlabs.com/Crimson60620/merch. Here you can actually find great pieces of art put on t-shirts, and it'll be updated frequently with a lot of my other art. So thank you for support, and please enjoy the video. Thanks.